Hello everyone, this is Geonomics and here you will get all the information related to geopolitics and economics. If you like the idea, click subscribe now. Today we are going to talk about the US, how it became so rich and powerful. Well, there are many reasons for that. I'm going to list them in this video. So let's start with the first one. It is Alaska. The Alaska was a part of Russian Empire until 1867. It was purchased by the United States on October 18, 1867. Alaska then was a quite harsh place to settle, and even harsher for the Russian Empire to defend. So it was sold to the United States for $7.2 million, roughly $140 million in today's values. Initially, it was criticized as a foolish agreement for the US, as the land was mostly useless. It was bought at the rate of $0.39 per acre in today's value, which is quite low compared to what it is today. Alaska has a GDP per capita of $72,722, which is almost 200,000 times higher than the rate at which it was purchased. Now, let us move to the second reason. When the First World War began, the US economy was in recession. But after the war took off, it brought a 44-month economic boom from 1914 to 1918. The Europe was trembling with war. It needed food, arms, money, everything from imports. The United States became the supplier. The US exports grew from $2.4 billion to $6.2 billion in 1917. The figure nearly tripled. Meanwhile, the US loans to the Allies soared at $2.25 billion in 1917. This made US a prominent power after World War I. During the Second World War, the US economy grew from $88.6 billion to $135 billion. During the war, 17 million new civilian jobs were created, industrial productivity increased by 96%, and corporate profits after tax doubled. The US supplied $50 billion of supplies to Europe. So, the US economy emerged as a great financial power. The UNSC. The UNSC was founded in 1945. It has 5 permanent members and 10 non permanent members. This gave veto power to the United States, which could alter any decisions against it. The US has used the veto power 82 times till date. The Bretton Woods Agreement. This system gave the US dollar international power. Dollar at that time was gold backed, but in 1971 the gold backing was removed. Now the US government can print as much money as it wants. This gives the US the exclusive right to sanction any country by prohibiting its use of dollar. Then the country would find it very hard to export and import as most of the trade is done in dollars. The Petrodollar Agreement. The Petrodollar Agreement in 1979 bonded the oil and dollar together. Oil is widely used by all the countries of the world, so it gave US excess power. The power of US is not expected to decline in the next decade. However, the rise of China and India gives it a tough competition. Well, even then, the US would still be a prominent power in this world.